made up my mind what I'm going to do with this bike, the FXR, and I'm going to take the engine out. Let's lower this sucker down. Because I'm never going to be comfortable with that orange RTV silicone around that gasket in the crankcases there, and why they did it. And I can inspect the bearings, change the seal, clean those cases all up. I noticed too when I pulled out this camshaft that the needle bearing in the back here hasn't been replaced, and the one actually in those other cases I got sitting there, it's got the new Tarrington needle bearing in it, and this one doesn't. I'll show you the difference. You can visually see it. I should have changed it too when I had this all off before, and I didn't. But I got the tool now. I didn't have the tool at the time. I ordered the tool, so it's easy to do. But I'm going to pull that cam bearing out while it's in the frame. I'm going to do it right now or in a few minutes. And I don't have the installation tool, although I can install it from here, getting around. But when I split the cases, I'll press it in my press. That's the best way and easiest way to do it. And I can use like I got an old camshaft over there, stick that in the inside and then press it in. That's what I'll do. As for the clearance on that camshaft, the stock cams don't come with a shim in them, and the Andrews do have a 50 thou shim in them, and that's what should have been in there. So I put the 50 thou shim in, and I'm going to have 3 to 5 thou clearance, so it's perfect. So that'll fix that. So yeah, I'm going to pull the other side off there. The belt drive side, the primary side off there. But yeah, here I'll show you what the difference is in those bearings. I don't know if you can, yeah, you should be able to see that in there because I can see it in the screen. You can see the little rollers. If I can point to it or not with this. No, I can't. But you see the little rollers in there, and there's like a space between every one. They're not tight together. That tells me it's a stock needle bearing. And then I think it's Tarrington. Did I put the cover? Oh, I put the cover back on that one. Yeah, I shoved everything back in there, but I got a new one here, so let me see if I can find the new one and show you the difference. Yeah, this is the proper kind of bearing here. You see all the needles are all stacked right against each other, where the original one's got like a plastic spacer between each one. So you got twice the surface area being covered. And this is a Koyo one, K-O-Y-O, I believe, probably made in Japan, or China, hopefully not China. But the good ones are Tarrington, I believe they're called. And here's my tool. This is a tool for removing it. And there's the installing tool. It's right inside there, so it presses it in. So maybe I'll pull that out right now. Just gonna drink a beer first. Okay, let's try this tool. This tool was like, there's a gap in here, it's spread, and I had to use my vice grip stick to get it to shut. So that should fit in there now, hopefully. Pretty close. It's a really tight fit. I'm just surprised at how easily that bends. have to tap it in there. There, it's in there. And then put this over top. Put the washer on there. Put the nut on. And then this tool, where I crimped it together, this tool spreads it back out so it can't slip. So tap that in there. That spreads those jaws out. So now it should be nice and tight. There's a wrench for this somewhere. This has a wrench. It's like 5/8, but I can't find my 5/8 wrench. What the hell? Oh, there it is here. Yeah, missing some tools. This is 16 millimeter, but I think it's 5/8 wrench. And then the big one's like inch and a little over an inch, inch and a quarter, I think. So make sure that I got that. I don't think I can screw it up for not being center, but maybe. Let's try that. So those stock bearings, they got a tendency to fail, especially if you put a higher lift cam in it, like the Andrews cam there, or the Screaming Eagle. You're going to put more of a load on it. So it's the first recommendation everybody says is to remove that cam bearing. Put the Tarrington bearing in there. Should be in here. See, there's a tight fit on there, like you gotta get some pliers. If it'll slide off the other way, maybe it'll slide right off the other way. Yeah. Okay. I gotta mark all the oil hoses. I replaced a bunch of them, but I didn't replace this one here. So I'll be replacing that one. Replace these two. Okay. Gotta turn that down. Well, I've been thinking like how I'm gonna tear this thing all apart because I got no room in here, right? I got a little bit of room in my bench here, but I'll lose stuff on that bench. So here's my plan. I'm going to take that bike off, even though I've got to do the rear cylinder. I'm gonna do both cylinders on that bike. But I want to get this bike out first, see what I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna take this bike off here while I got some help here. She coming? And just put that over here. If I need to get my truck or car in here, I can slide it between the hoist or something. Maybe I'll push that right over. And then that's gonna be my bench. I'll put all my parts on there, nice and clean. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me get this set up. I gotta get that all ready. See how this works. Top this up the door. Put the camera back. There. Like 4 feet.
Blow up?
Twice the size of what it is. Oh man. Happy birthday. Hey! Great happy birthday on it. And we'll blow it up for somebody's birthday. That sharp edge right there.
Oh my. Where do you get them?
I got 4 of them.
Oh.
Huh? They came with all that lathe stuff. That's a wet noodle. Gotta shut the door.
What's
If we didn't hit that, it would have gone to 12 feet, it says.
Then what?
Maybe 27 feet.
Air?
Yeah, you fill it with helium or nitrogen. And it goes up into space. It goes all into space, and because there's no air up there, it expands more and more and more. And I think it gets like, maybe it's 27 feet, then it blows up, and then it comes down with a parachute. Put a parachute on it, and then it tracks the weather. That's all wet. Oh, just get this thing on. You hold that side. Roll it over here. Let's see if we can get that out of there. I got all the parts and everything on here, and all that button's nice. Okay. You know how to do this? You see that button there? Lever? Yeah, it's right there. You pull that up. I'll pull mine up at the same time. Ready? Go. And pull open like that, all the way down. And open. Okay. This will give me a good workbench. I might be able to reload this on the floor anyways. Here.
I
You got the brakes. Brakes. Okay, got it. There you are. Should ride a motorcycle. And then we'll go around to the west coast. Peter says he'll go with me next year.
He has a motorcycle?
Huh?
He has a motorcycle?
I'll get one. Okay, good. I'll clean that up. Power Purple. Get it at AutoZone. Probably O'Reilly's. Really good degreaser for engines or anything. But yeah, you're not supposed to get your hands on it. Don't brush your teeth with it. Come on.
I'm going. I don't feel good.
Huh?
I'm going. I don't feel good.
No? Okay.
Probably just because I haven't ate.
Well,
I'm taking
thought you're hungry.
antibiotics.
You're on antibiotics. Huh?
Kai, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Can't breathe?
And this in here is making me sick.
Why? So fumes?
Yeah, it smells like.
Oh,
Okay, I'm coming back tomorrow.
okay. Not much oil in there. Okay, all I got to do is pull the compensating sprocket off, and I can't remember if you have to take the whole clutch off or not to get at the bolts back here to get the chain off. I can't remember. And then the oil lines, you got the front mounts out, top mount is out, and I think I'm ready to pull it off. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Today is over with. It's getting late, haven't ate supper yet. So that's it for now. Yeah. It's not a couple hours. That's all I got into it so far. Well, an hour or so yesterday, and then a couple hours today, and getting the garage cleaned up. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully this part will come in the meantime, and I can change that when I got the oil lines all off and everything, and get that changed over to the proper throw out. They only made this for 1 year. Well, maybe it was an 84 as well too, but the throw out in here always broke, and it's just way too much leverage. The new ball bearing type is much better. I got that here somewhere, I gotta find it. Okay, that's it for now.